Hello, Providence families. TJ Lucasen here, the Dean of Students in the Secondary, and you may or may not know, but I have got the privilege of coordinating our summer camps program for this summer. And so this video is just to tell you about some of those camps and to remind you that the registration for those camps does close this Friday, June 14th. And so we strongly encourage you, go ahead and get signed up for those. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to me at tjlucasen@pccs.org. Feel free to email at any time, and I would love to answer any questions you might have. But without any further ado, let's hear from the various teachers who will be overseeing some of these summer camp courses this summer. All right, Christy, why should people come and hang out at the Under the Sea watercolor class, 1st to 3rd grade?
Well, we touch on some of the intro to watercolor, some of the techniques that are involved. So we go beyond the classroom and we just have a lot of fun because there's limitless projects to do with watercolor, especially when it comes to creatures that live in the ocean. So we're going to be creating some of those creatures out of watercolor paper, watercolor collage, and of course a lot of oil pastel resist.
Great. And what about the 4th to 6th grade class with Van Gogh?
So the Van Gogh class is a little step up. We study Van Gogh in 2nd grade, so the older kids are going to get another dose of Van Gogh, but this time more in his painting style rather than just his design. So we'll learn about him a little bit more, but we also go outside and paint or do some of the painting in the open air. And then we'll learn a lot of his techniques, his brushstroke techniques, and we're going to be doing 2 acrylic paintings in that Van Gogh class.
Hi, I'm Kim Knutson.
And I'm Ashley Knutson.
Ashley, why don't you tell us about the camps that we're offering?
Yes, so we are offering both an art and a drama camp. Our art camp will be focused for students who maybe have an interest in pursuing art in their future, and also students who just see art as a fun hobby. We will be helping students hone their skills in art by working with 3 different kind of modes and mediums. So that's drawing, painting, and some sort of 3D design. We will help students also find out why they are creating and what they enjoy creating personally with an imagination focus throughout the camp. So if you enjoy art and if you enjoy learning about what inspires you to create, I would encourage you to come to art camp. Our drama camp is similar. It's also teaching you how to be a good artist, but on the stage. So we will help students become better actors by doing scene work, monologue work, group work, even some improv, to really help students hone their skills on the stage and to be creative and intuitive with their fellow actors. So if you are an actor and or even if you're interested in acting and want to kind of get started on how to perform on stage, I would totally encourage you to come to drama camp as well.
We really hope you join us.
Hi, we are going to study Euclid's Elements, the most well-publicized book in history other than the Bible, and also the most popular textbook of all time. So this is also the bedrock of Western civilization, and you'll come to class and find out why it was so important and how it set the culture for Western civilization.
Kayla, why should students sign up for your summer camp?
Well, I think that students should sign up for the Life Skills Crash Course because it's going to teach them really important skills that you need all throughout the rest of your life, whether you are just coming into secondary or are starting high school or are about to leave secondary and go off to college. There's going to be a bunch of things that will be really helpful for budgeting or meal planning or learning how to take care of your house and things like that. That will be really helpful. And because we're going to work on meal planning, we're also going to work on some cooking skills. So there will be food there. So you should come if you want to eat some delicious food.
What are you doing this August? Because I have 2 options for you. 1, volleyball. If you want to become a better player, play on varsity. Maybe you're a varsity hopeful. You'll want to join this camp. We'll teach you some techniques, develop some new ones. And if your ball sounds like that when you spike it, probably doesn't, it will at the end of this camp. And photography. Who doesn't like taking photos? We're going to work with cameras that are quote unquote real, but I'll also show you some tricks that you can do with your mobile phone as well, and some effects using your mobile phone to make it look like a mirror. Check it out.
Well, I hope that some of those camps looked interesting to you. Don't forget that the registration links for all of those are at pccs.org/school-life/summer-camps. Easy enough. The link will be below. But you can check out those camps, get registered there on the Providence website or through the Providence website. And I thought I'd end by just telling you a little bit about my camp that I'll be running, which will be in early August, and it is called Video Storytelling Boot Camp. And it's really just an overview of kind of all the basic skills that you would need in order to get started on your videography journey. Lighting, audio, editing techniques, all these different kinds of things. They are really useful skills to have regardless of where you end up in life. I've always found ways to apply videography, and so I've really enjoyed it, and I think your students will as well. So I encourage you have those students sign up if they're interested, and have a great summer.